Welcome back, this is Nerd Dad on episode 46 of our Factorio playthrough. And last time we made a bunch of decisions about how we were going to move forward. And now I think it's time to execute. So I want to get a couple robots in my backpack here. Let's make sure we've got a few things here gathered up. We're going to want some roboports. Let's get 10 of those. Got lots of those. I'm going to want some miners. Doesn't look like I have the as many as I'm going to want, so I think we're going to have to build a bunch. So there's 20. We're probably going to need more than that, so we'll have to pick up some supplies to do that as well. What do we need for miners? Iron gears, etc, etc, etc. Right, okay. We are also going to want 5 ought to do engines. We're going to want to update our train stations to 10. We probably could have got by on 5. And if we come down here and just kind of peel off this track here, grab some greens, that should allow us to build, yeah, there we go. Build a bunch of them. And we'll just steal off this bottom end of the track where we're not really using all those supplies. Okay, I think that gets us lots of what we need. Now let's get another stack of lasers. Got those. We're going to need some walls. We'll run up and get those. I know you guys are chasing me, trying to give me stuff, but we're in a hurry, so you'll just have to catch up. Alright, come on. Move it. Alright. That's a good bunch. I get rid of a couple things I don't think I need to be carrying, like brick. Yellow. You can go away. What else have we got in there? Everything else is looking good. We don't need those. Alright, let's check it out. Walls, lasers, electric poles. We need the good kind. Let's go and get those. They should be ready for us by now. And you guys just kind of deliver all the stuff you gotta deliver so we're not getting a bunch of beeps. Alright. Power poles. They should be down the end here, I believe. We're going to want 1 stack of the big ones and 2 stacks of little guys. So let's take all that and then put back what we don't need. Alright. Let's just make sure of ourselves here. What do we got left in this car? That's the right car. That's a good thing. And we've got those. Okay, let's do another last check. We're going to need lasers. Check. Walls. Check. Telephone poles. Check. Once we get in here, we're going to need to build lots of miners. Yes. Lots of robots. We got roboports for them. Lots of power and some trains. And I believe, did we get ourselves train cars? That's the one thing I think we're missing. So let's go 5, 10 of those, and that should be more than enough. Okay, I think we're good to go. Last check, great cart, go, go, go. Okay, let's try not to run it in. That wouldn't be holding true to myself, I'm sure. Can we weave through here? Whoa, we got a train problem. What's wrong with the train? Something, I bet you I goofed up when I put this together down here. What are you doing here? Car parked right here. Like, it knew that I needed to fix stuff. What are you doing here? And that's strange. Alright, let's fix you up then. Oh, what is dying now? Ooh, the carnage. What happens if they get inside there? Those are lasers too. Oh, I'm not impressed with that. We might have to go down and quickly address that, I'm afraid. I was hoping we were going to kind of whip through this. Okay. Let's throw a in on you and out up here. It looks like we just didn't finish up the signals for this properly. We're going to want an in on here. We're going to want an out over here. And we've got an in and an out on that other section. Okay, which one's the right car? This one. Alright, we need to whip down south and deal with that issue. Ooh, that guy's hauling. Let's get out of his way. And can we sneak through here? I'm not sure. Not with my driving skills. Nope. If I zoomed in, maybe I could see where I'm going. And whip around over here, and... Oh, look at him go! And there's a door here. Alright, let's get down here and fix this up real quick. This would be a good... Oh, we got all these guys over here. If I had a tank on me, I'd kind of take care of them, I think. Keep attacking the wall, but, you know, they could be just... coming in here. Alright. Well, if this is what they really want to do, let's just give them a few lasers. Oh, it's because we've got these guns here. Let's just take these out and just say no, no more. It's just this all lasers all the time, all day. It looks like they've been working on this for a while. We'll just kind of get rid of all this. You know what? Not going to play around with these guns anymore. We're just going to laser it up. I thought those were lasers when I was looking on the map, but it doesn't look like they are. Okay, and how about we throw a couple lasers down here, protect this drive-in we got here. Looks like we got one there. May as well pop these guys. Don't really need these guns anymore. And let's just do a quick look-see. Let's just do a map check. How are we doing? We got lasers there, lasers in the south. A little bit vulnerable there. Okay, we got vulnerable up the north side. Let's just go deal with that really quickly. I'm gonna try to pick up our pace here a bit. We've been taking too long. And our rocket silo is almost ready to be done, so that's okay. There's lots of things we can do in the meantime. In fact, like what we talked about, I think what I'm going to do is not learn anything for a little bit and allow us to, you know, build up some of our, you know, get a bit of a backlog running up on our bus there. It's not really the best way to do it, but when in need, we kind of just do what we got to do. Alright, now those guns can keep flashing, we really don't care. Okay, don't want to spend the time cleaning them up. We'll clean them up at a later date. Alright, here you guys, show me how well my lasers work. Heh. Come on. Come on. That's looking a little better. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. A lot more effective than those guns were. I think it just took us too long and we waited too late in the game. Typically it doesn't become an issue, but it's taken a little bit too long goofing around. Okay, move. Let's go. We're going to get up north there and get that thing done. And just see if we can make this. Let's see if we can run the gauntlet here. Oh, running up. Oh, that was just horrible. I didn't even come close to making the corner. That's fantastic. Okay. And here we go. Mario Andretti, I'm not. Okay. Come on. Whoa, that was not good. A bit of a spikeage there. That's okay. It's not great when you're crossing railway tracks. I always feel like there's like some train I can't see coming for me. Lots of action going on. Lots of trains. Did we get in the right car? I'm so worried about grabbing one of the wrong cars and getting all the way up here. Okay. Oh, we're going to have to shoot some trees here. And crash into our guns, because that's what we do. Alright, we just need to get over in here beside this tank, and then offload. Yes, drive into that wall. Take that. Jeepers. Anything else? I think I missed a pole or something. I must have missed something there. Oh, look, rocket silos. Okay, well, what was our plan? Our plan was to do nothing. When in doubt, do nothing. Okay, lots of logistical robots. Give me stuff. Lots of those robots. We're gonna need some constructors. Give me some walls. I think we're good. Those guns faked me out again. Yeah. Alright, we got a pole here. What's the best way to go about this? Let's take a quick look. We're going to go straight up from here. What we're going to do is we're going to flip this wall back on itself. It's going to be kind of goofy because we got this wall here, but we're going to kind of backpedal this wall. Alright. Hey, did we bring grenades? Please tell me we got some grenades. Thank you. That's a thing of beauty. Alright. I want to build a little thing here, and we're going to get that done up right now, too. Okay. Okay, what's this going to look like? It's going to look something like this. We're going to go, let's use these metals now. 1, 2, 3. Come on, I want it to be a bit further. Grenade. And 4. Just get this blueprinted and we should be in really good shape here. Don't need you anymore. Please go away. You've been nice. It's been nice knowing you, but go away. Gun. Gun, gun. Gun. Oh, gun, gun. Come on. Gun and gun. Okay, now, how are we going to do this? Got to remember my plan here. Wall. We want a wall. We want a great big chunk of wall. Kind of something like this. And now we're going to want a blueprint. So let's get rid of that. Grab a blueprint. Okay, we want to run it from... I'm going to overlap the last 2 guns constantly, I think is my plan. I'm going to do something like this. And go, yes. Cute. Thank you. Now we've got you in place. Okay, now before we go too far, what I want to do is build myself a little... I think I already have one. Let's just go check in here real quick. A little bit of an attack gun. That'll work. Pull him down. Could have just used the book, but we're okay with that. Alright, now we're just going to chop down some trees here. Okay. And we'll use our tank to good use here. Oh. Stop. We want grenades out as well. Grenades, please. Forced. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. I think we're good there. Let's just keep building. We're just going to kind of keep... Oh, I just bunked it up. I knew that was going to bite me. Oh, well, it's okay. We'll just get an extra set of guns there. That's okay. Either way will work. It just means we got overkill. Bit of a waste. What we wanted to do was do a 2-gun overlay like that. That's what we're shooting for. And now we're going to get into some fun here. Here they come. Just start laying these guys out. Get some lasers out. Doesn't really matter if they're not facing the right way because they'll turn around. And let's get machine guns up and running. Now let's just go to town. Let's clean them up. Out of our way, boys. Thank you for playing. There's still one guy back there spitting at us. How dare he? And we're going to want our eraser. So we're going to just pop him out and grab that as well. And just chop that. Get ourselves turned around while we're waiting. Okay. Coming together. And make sure we do our 2-gun overlap. Just like that. And the nice thing about this pattern is that I can basically shorten or increase it. Well, can't increase it, but I can shorten it as much as I want. And I think these are kind of scattered, so let's get our bots to pull them out for us. Okay, 2-gun overlap. And just keep going up like that. Now, it seems kind of silly when we know we got we got bugs on our right. But frankly, these lasers are strong enough that the walls are just kind of added protection from massive swarms, so I'm not too worried about them. Okay, now what we can do here is we can just kind of go like this and just add one more little set, just by overlapping like that. Now guys, lay it out. Perfect. Okay, we've got this sealed off. So, what we wanted to do is we want to get this whole section sealed off, and I think what we're going to do is... We only really need to go off of here, but then we gotta go through all these trees, and I'm thinking this nice open area here would be a nice place to come through, and then we can just go straight up in front of those trees. So I think we're just gonna kind of go down. And I mean, you can see I'm not really worried about cleaning off that waterfront up here. We're gonna get everything inside later. We're gonna just quickly run around here and... Come on, guys. Get those guys up. There we go. Not going to worry too much about what's inside right now. We want to get all this perimeter built, and then we're just going to go in and clean them all up real fast. Do this as fast as we can. We're just going to chew through these trees here. Just Just kind of mow them down. Alright. Now, where was our magic spot? We said we wanted to come in right through here. Now, the downside to coming through here is, of course, we're probably going to have to take this out. So we'll try to cheat it as much as we can, just so maybe we don't have to take it out. It's just time. There's no, we're not worried about having to take it out. It's just the timing of having to take it out that we don't want to deal with. Alright. There we go. To work. Hopefully we've got enough walls and stuff. The only downside to this is you kind of got to do a little bit of waiting. What's your problem, boys? I got a couple bots out there just floating around. I've got a feeling that our network is actually picking up the balance of that. Yep, the network's going to pick up those front two guns. So we'll just leave and see if that gets done. I'm not too worried because we got the guns on the inside wall, so... Oh, but I am worried because we don't have any power, and we definitely want power coming out with us. So we'll just plug that in and drop it there. There we go. Make sure we've got power. Okay, there we go. Just double up our blues. And basically we can just kind of nudge this guy forward and just keep kind of making sure it's getting built. As long as we don't leave any walls behind. Those two back guys there. Come on, go get them. There we go. And you can just stop, lay down another section. We just kind of keep going along like this, and it's slow, but it's a lot faster than doing it by yourself. You can just kind of plug along, and then when we get to these battle points, like we are going to up here in just a little bit. In fact, why don't we start getting a little bit active in here? I just want to keep making sure we clear space for that wall. Alright, we don't get too far ahead because we need the power to come up with us. So we're just going to back her up. Get it all built up. Once we got the power, we're going to go in after that big nest there and clear it out. Get those walls up. Brilliant. Alright, so we're just going to drop one big power line here because it's going to allow us to do a big jump. And then we can just actually come in quite a ways here. There we go. And drop a couple of big pots of lasers. Gotta go to town here with our big gun. Go on, get out of my front. Come on, I killed that big blue guy. There we go. We'll let those lasers kind of pick up all the loose guys. We'll just go after the big guns. What about all those blue ones? And all you have to really do is you kind of just can walk ahead these guns, right? You can just kind of lay them out. They'll try to kill your bots, so we're going to want to... Sometimes I find that machine guns actually work better. You see how much faster I chew them up than the cannons. Sometimes those cannons are just a little bit too slow in the firing. So there you go. Kind of seems strange that, you know, cannons are as weak as they are compared to good bullets. Good bullets. Get to work. Yes, Warcraft. Oh, I didn't mean to hit it. I'm sorry. Okay, come on, stop. Yeah, we're just gonna run a wall right through there. We'll pick up those other guys in a bit. And blue, and mark it through. Just make sure that everything's within our grid. A little bit of hurry up and wait here, but it's okay. We'll just kind of keep plugging along. We'll just have to fight where we need to fight. Come on, guys. There you go. Perfect. Let's just move along. You guys can pick up stuff. Get down that next grid. And we'll just push over these trees that are in our way. How are we looking? We're almost there? We're just about ready to make the turn here. Actually, we gotta push it a little bit more. And sometimes I find that this is even faster than when we, I laid out those roboports, and sometimes that can be fast, it can be slow. I mean, if I lay out all the goodies, but you kind of have to keep jumping the roboports ahead. Sometimes just driving them with the tank and just kind of letting it do its thing, and letting your guys kind of keep up with you. It's almost a little bit faster. It seems a little bit slower, but Now it even gets better when you get your better roboports and stuff too, right? So, roboport 2 in there. Okay, let's check again. Goes a little faster than you think it does. So we've got, it's this one up here we've got to get around. So we basically just want to kind of bump right. Maybe another set. One more set. Yeah, I think one more set, and I think we're there. So what we'll do is we'll just pull up to the end here, and we'll just do a little bit of finishing ourselves. Jump out. And we'll just kind of plant this guy in kind of tight like that and make us a nice corner. Oops, got a couple guys up there we need to get out. So we'll just kind of run up here. Get some guys out. Get that done. There we go. You know, just kind of, yeah, make a little corner wall there. Get these guys busy. Man, I think we're going to be short wall. We got a wall in here. Gee, didn't bring enough wall. Thought I brought more than enough, and it's already starting to look a little thin. That's not wonderful. Did we, by any chance, bring enough for a car? Yes, we did. Good for us. Faster to go back by car and just leave your tank sitting out here. You can whip back. Okay. And let's just use grenades, I think, here. Maybe we'll pick up some grenades when we go back to a little shopping. Just kind of drive through. Let's kind of go too far. Run away! There, have a grenade. Have another grenade. I do like our robots. You guys finished yet? Come on. Okay. Just build up the next wall. Go up. Just kind of want to walk this a little bit closer, and then we'll set up the big guns and kind of walk in and just clean out that. We'll go for that whole chunk of nest. We'll just take both of them at once. I think we'll just kind of walk in there, guns ablaze, and then take it out. Just gotta be a little bit careful that you don't push too far up, because then your robots get chewed up. Yeah, but I mean, if you got lots of them, you really don't care. Robots are throwaways at some point in the game. I'm not sure we're quite there yet, but yeah, okay, this is about as far as we're going to be able to push, because as soon as we send bots up there to deal with those trees, we're going to have problems. So let's come in this way. Set ourselves up right and left. Let them deal with it. Just mow a few down. Drop our guns and just start wailing through these guys. It's kind of like butter. Go away. You can see the robots getting chewed up. Bring them back, and the lasers will take care of them. Yeah, looks like we're having troubles with repairs. Might be out of repairs. Alright, a few more repairs in place. Always got to watch that. Nothing worse than driving in, going yellow, and going, why didn't somebody fix me? And, well, it's because you don't have anything to be fixed, so never a good thing. I'll get these trees out of here while we're sitting here. Get these picked up. Pick up that. As we back up. And I think we need to pull that out as well. And just double overlay. And there we go. Looks like perfect. Okay, let's get that done, guys. I was going to do both sets, but the second set didn't pull. Sometimes if it doesn't pull, I just kind of let it go. Get a little bit closer, may as well. Come on, get her done. Where's that next set? There he is. Okay, now we'll go up and get him. Have a little bit of fun on this one, I think. I think we got repairs enough. Come on, get in there. Let's see if we can charge in here. Alright. Ran out of lasers. Oh well, that's alright. Plunk. That's gotta hurt when a tank runs over you. I think we ran out of lasers. We burned through 150 lasers already? Wow. Talk about chewing through stuff. Alright. Get that repaired. Wait for that guy to be repaired, then we'll pull him. There we go. so we really can't plan to finish our wall here. We're going to have to run back and pick up a few supplies. That's okay. It does take a bit of time, but we'll just park our tank right here after smashing this stuff. And just jump out here, make ourselves a quick car. And do we have any fuel? Speaking of fuel, how are you doing for fuel? Ooh, we're going to grab a bit of fuel while we're down there too, I think. Alright, grab a car. Give them some ammo. Looking like we could use coal, walls, lasers. How's power poles doing? Use some power poles. Alright. Let's just go back quickly. Can we cut through, you think? Can we make a run for the border? I wonder if we can cut through the south. I'm going to crash into a wall while I'm looking. If we run through there and hit a rock, we're dead meat. But it could be fun. Let's give it a shot. I mean, it's no fun if you live too safe, right? We don't have any of those. That's what I'm looking for. Walls of death. Alright, we need to go just a little bit this way, and hopefully we don't pick up too much, because, oh my goodness, look at them all. Oh, don't hit the trees. I hit the trees and it's over. And get too close to those spitters and it's over. Ha! Like we knew what we were doing. Almost. The bad news is, unless I get these lasers over here to help me, bad stuff's gonna happen. So let's get all this big laser bank here. There we go. That was a lot faster that way. Alright. So that wasn't too shabby. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I was thinking if I drove into one of the blue guys, that they're thick enough that they can stop you. Of course, this is the worst way I could have come through. Oh, good news is I don't need these anymore. Make a wall. Okay, come on. You guys done? Okay, let's get down here and get some stuff. Yeah, I got bots following me, but that's okay. They'll have to catch up. Come on. Bird. Wow, that was some fancy crashing. I'd say driving, but I'm not too sure whether it was driving or not. Haven't used rover reports. Don't need them. Get more miners? Nope, not really. Lasers. Lasers and walls. Well, walls are over here. We really should have walls on request, but not quite there yet. I don't really want to be lugging walls around when I'm doing everything. Alright. That should be more than enough. And let's go find some lasers. Okay, some of those too. We're going to have to get a couple other things over here. I just noticed we're short a couple other items. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, make sure you run across the grass because that's not fast. Lasers. Let's get you taken away. That'd be nice. And I wanted some more power poles, we said. Why are you so full? Grenades. Where did we drop the grenades? They were back down here and there. Whoa! All this stuff's coming and I can't pick it up. Let's get rid of this. Oh, don't bring me all that stuff. I don't want it. No. Stay away. No. Run away. No. No. Go away. Go away. Stop. Okay. Well, they're resting. Oh, trying to dodge your own robots. Run through them. Ah. I don't want your stuff. Go away. Get them all tired out. Okay. Let's get up over here. I just want to make sure we've got enough stuff for any sort of depot we're going to build. Get rid of that. We've got 50 and 50 of those. That should be good. How are we for track? Great. Is this our car? I think so. Let's go. We don't need all that stuff. We really don't. Watch, I'll be up there. I'll be like, oh, if I only had some plate. Alright. And... I was too busy trying to decide whether I wanted to go right or left and went straight into the rock. Alright. Because I'm not where I thought I was. I'm on the coal mine. I'm not on the ore mine, which is almost empty, by the way. I'm going to have to do something about that train. Okay, now how are we going to get back through here? Yikes. If those guys are even anywhere close to being there, we are not going to make it through. And yet our gate's over there. Well, you can always come back, right? Oh dear, that's a big pile of guys. Oh, and hitting that wasn't good. You're dead, robot. You're dead to me. Okay, good time for a save. Oh boy, that's not where I want to go in. No, that's not good. Oh, let's just pull the whole wad then. Okay, lasers, do your work. Do your work. Alright, now we'll loop back. Can we loop back? Oh, got a zigzag. Yeah, oh, just missed that rock. That would have been bad. Alright. Yeehaw! For most people that would have been easy. For my lovely driving skills, that was a challenge and a half. Okay. Car doesn't have much in it. We can pick it up. I mean, I can't pick it up. Oh, I forgot to get the coal. Darn it. Oh, well, we'll just hope for the best. Why don't we get some trees really quickly here? You know, it's going to all go into trash, but what's going on? No robots? No robots? Yeah, we left them all behind, did we? There we go. Let's throw them out. Why is there one guy going out? Because the other guys... Oh, are you going to tell me that I'm waiting for all those guys to catch up? Oh, no! This will be painful. Could you guys just die out there, please? Alright. We'll have to pull the trick. We're going to just grab our RoboPort, drop it in, reset it. There we go. Reset those robots. And what do we got left in there? Let's get rid of a couple walls. Then we can pick up this car. Back to work. There we go. Get that back and running. And let's get this perimeter finished off. And then, I just went wheeling ahead, didn't I? Come on, finish it up. Go faster than that. We will just have a temporary break. All right. A little bit choresome coming up this stretch here. It's going to be a long run here. I'm just kind of getting to wait for these guys to do their thing. Please tell me you can do that one at the back there. Thank you. Once they kind of start flight, you can kind of take off. Try to keep them working. A bit of a nest behind us there. We might be able to sneak by him. Again, not too worried about it, but if he does come, it's just don't want to deal with him right now. How are we doing for repair kits too? I need to check that out. I don't see any. Where are they? Oh, we got 27. I'll use up all that. I wish I had plate. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, here they come. I'll just let these guys get all taken out by these lasers, and we'll just chew in there and just take them apart. Just drive right over top of them. Well, it was their choice. Like I said, wasn't too worried about it. Just didn't want to deal with it at that point. Alright. Again, it doesn't really matter with the walls. You can see that you are taking care of them before they even got there. You don't really need walls. I mean, you can almost build this without the walls. I always do. Just, you know, you look at that big bug base up here where I'm up in the right-hand side here, and you get that whole thing releasing a swarm of bugs at you. The walls are nice to have to slow them down. Frankly, the spitters will often take your guys out anyways. So, you know, it's not going to matter too much that you got the walls. It makes me feel safer. I don't know. Well, and there is another thing I find, and I can't say that I've honestly tested it. I found that once I started building walls around my base, I stopped getting bugs inside. Now, whether that was just because they couldn't get there, or whether I just finally had a decent perimeter, I'm not sure, because I would assume that they couldn't get past all the guns. Why am I trying to repair those trees? I'm assuming that it's a case of they need to be able to, at least one of the bugs that kind of spawns their spawn point has to get past. But as soon as I started walling in my areas, I started finding all of a sudden I didn't have the bug problems I used to have. So I'm not sure. I guess I should probably test it sometime just by putting maybe lasers without walls and see if anything gets by. Do a bit of a test. I'm thinking we're going to run into about there, and then we'll just curve it. So let's just, we'll double it in like that. And I think we'll just stop and get out, smell the fresh air. And just do a bit of a twist back like this. And I think we'll just shift click those at the back end. We don't need those guys. Just get rid of that stuff. Alright, and there we go. Let's get that finished, and then we can just go on a bit of a killing rampage, to be honest. Alright, all we gotta do is hopefully just take that and that out. The other thing I do like to do, which I do wish now that I had metal for, because I thought I had some on me, but I don't see them. I like to put up the radar dishes just to make sure there's nothing left alive inside. But that being said, we do, and we're just going to kind of move on. So let's go get that guy along the coastline there. Let's get our bots caught up, because we want them for repairs. Nothing worse than when your bots can't catch up, and then you're waiting for repairs, and they're all sitting there going, I tried to catch up, but you were in such a hurry. Grenades, where are ya? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a... I probably should have brought some power over here to deal with this, but I think we're just gonna drive in and see if we can take it ourselves. Alright. It'll be a bit of a challenge. Get a lot of spitter action going here. We'll lose a couple bots, but at the end of the day, I mean, I knew we'd get them. It was just more of a how many bots would we lose in the process and how much damage would we take. Alright, and that one down south is looking pretty tiny. Well, it could be a decent size once it gets on top there, but again, I think we'll just do it without any concern for ourselves. What I would like to do though is I would like to make sure we've got lots of ammo. There we go. Good thing we did that. I feel like that was a really big help. Come on. What do we got there? We've got 1, 2, 3 little bases. Oh, you guys are going to be nothing. Get lots of speed up and I can take the first 2 out just driving over them. Oh, look at the pretty purple thing we made. Ah, that was nice. Yuck. Blood. Bug guts. Now, the only other thing I really want to do at this point is just do a quick little cruise, just making sure that we got this place emptied out. Nothing worse than when you build yourself a nice little perimeter and then find out that, oops, Found out that he left some bugs inside, so because we can't just do the quick check, I'm just going to do a kind of a little, I'm just going to go for a quick little cruise here. Make sure that nobody's just sort of hidden away on us. Just kind of go up and down. Anywhere we can go around the trees, we will. That'll allow us to get a bit of a feel for it. We got a bit of a big area. The nice thing is they don't, you know, when they hide in the trees, typically it's close to an edge. So I'm not too worried because that's all forest. And as long as there's nothing along this edge here, I think we're going to be okay. Whoops, as long as I don't drive into too much. Come on, Mr. Bot. Catch up. Attaboy. And let's just go check out this corner up here and see if anything grew back while we were waiting. And it's looking pretty clean. Okay. Is there an oil? Right there? Oh, I saw a pink. One crude oil. We should get a whole train system up here for that. That would be useless. Okay. I'm thinking we're doing good here. Now, the one we wanted to grab first, this is the big one. This is the 2 mil. But I wanted to get the kind of the whole factory being built down here. And now that we've got this perimeter done, we're ready to go. I want us to start thinking about what we're going to do. And we're going to do it right in here to start. And you know what we didn't bring is a bunch of furnaces. Dun, 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 dun. What are we on for furnaces? Electrics. Okay, we'll lay that out. Think about our grid. That's pretty good. And the trains are basically going to be just end result. Okay. Let's go down and get ourselves some furnaces. I did forget those. So let's just go and... I think we're going to do a little bit of a safer drive this time. We'll just kind of come down along the edge here. Notice there's a little bit of a road here. We'll make ourselves one. And just put ourselves a gate right in here. Ba-dum. That's a nice gate with a post in the middle. Is that for pedestrians or what? Alright. Let's put that back. And we should be able to just whip down the edge here. Oh, look at all those. Whoa, there's a base right there. Oh. Good thing I didn't pull their attention. Yikes. That wasn't as efficient as I thought it was going to be. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And there's a gate here already. I was hoping. Aha! That's looking so much better. Now let's go way over to this side over here. Because I think right over in here we've got some electric furnaces being built. Because we had a whole bunch of them. Now we only need, what are we going to want? About 80 of them? Shrunk, what did that give us? 58. 81. Well, you can't say we didn't get close to what we wanted. And there's 80. Fantastic. Let's take your ore this time, since you've been kind enough to bring it for us. There we go. 500, that's kind of overkill. Whoa, it always kind of looks cool. It's almost like a firework when they split off to the multiple zones. Just poof! Alright, we got our furnaces. That was real quick. That was brilliant. Anyways, I think we will call that an episode as I drive back here, and we will come back next time, and we will actually get to work building within that new perimeter that we've got. Try not to get by a train while we're talking. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I would hope you join me next episode. Next time we're gonna do a RoboPort we're gonna build a furnace facility with robots and have it load our train for us. So we're gonna kind of play around with that a bit and see what that would look like. Often I'll do it with the unloading as well of the trains, and we'll probably set up for that, but we may not use it immediately. So we're going to kind of set ourselves a whole system up here for loading, unloading with robots and having them help us kind of run our furnace up here. Furnaces. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'm Nerd Dad, and I am out.